Hi all, my name is Helga. I'm the youngest in my family. There are two of us. I also have an older sister, Mirabel, who's autistic. Despite her diagnosis, I loved her madly from her first days. She and I were always together. We ate together, slept together, played together, bathed together. My parents couldn't get enough of our special bond. Mira and I were two sisters in all the world, and we didn't need anyone else. Even though she was 5 years older, still, I felt as if there was no age difference between us. It wasn't until later, as we got much older, that they started taking me to the hospitals where they took Mira. When I turned 6, I heard the word autism for the first time. I didn't find the word intimidating because looking at my sister, I knew there was nothing special about her, nothing wrong with her. I loved her as a friend and a sister. So everything was fine until a certain period, until I went to school. I forgot to tell you that I was born a full girl. Mira had a good figure, thin, and I was fat. My first experience with other kids happened at school. Didn't I tell you that I spent my whole childhood with my sister? She didn't like it if I went out to play with other kids. She only wanted me. We played the same games almost all the time, and Mira often focused on one thing and could play that way for hours. That seemed normal to me, but then again, not always. There were times when I wanted to invite other children outside to play, but then Mira would throw a tantrum. She threw tantrums quite often with our mother, but sometimes also with me. Mira didn't talk much, just a few words here and there, which made me even more bored as I learned and saw what live communication meant. My first year of school was amazing. I made friends. I was increasingly invited to parties with my classmates. Mira stayed home with our mom, and I went here and there. I started having a different social life, and I liked it, just not for her. Where are you going? To school. Again? Yeah, I'm going to school. You're going to have fun there, right? I'll come over and we'll play. That's what you always say, but then you go out with strangers. Mira, they're not strangers to me. They're my friends, and I love them. Do you love them? Do you love me? I do, but you're my sister, and they're my friends. It's different. So I'm worse. I'm boring, right? No, I didn't say that. But Mira wouldn't listen. She started to get hysterical, loud, and persistent. My mom ran to her and showed her hand to go to school. She understood what it was all about, so she didn't scold me for it, for wanting to develop and communicate with someone more than just my sister. Gradually, we drifted apart a bit. After a couple of years, I made more friends, and with them, new problems. One day I was invited to a pool party. I went there excited because before, I'd only been swimming with my family. I thought it would be fun, but when I put my towel away, I heard people laughing at me. It was the boys. They were laughing at my duck-back swimsuit. Look, the ducks parted on it. That swimsuit is about to crack from the sides. Helga, just don't jump into the pool, or there won't be any water left. It will all splash out. That's how they laughed. I went home in tears, told my mom about everything, and Mira overheard it. She took pity on me, supported me. To be honest, it was very valuable. So for a while, we started communicating again, playing games. I would go to class and run straight home afterward. But then I had a conversation with my mother, and she asked me if I wanted to change something about myself. I said that I actually wanted to lose weight. Then my mom promised to buy me a consultation and a nutritionist and fitness coach. Why lose weight? No one is friends with me because I'm fat. So what? Well, I want friends. You don't need them. I'm your friend. Mira, you're my sister, and I love you, but I want to lose weight anyway. I started exercising after a week. My mom and Mira and I ran to counseling sessions, communicating, asking questions. They made me a new diet plan, and I took it upon myself. I'll cook your meals separately. Your menu will hang on the fridge, so you watch too. If you need anything from the groceries, tell us and we'll buy it. Thanks, Mom. It's okay, Helga. I just want you to be happy. My mother always understood me, and I was grateful for that. Well, to be honest, my diet wasn't as strict as I thought it would be. I just ate a little more vegetables, and that's all. I was so happy that I wouldn't have to give up my favorite French fries and fried chicken, because my mom made that often, and I just loved eating those, especially before bedtime. My next consultation was due in a month, and in that time, I had fixed my weight before and prepared mentally to lose at least 5 pounds in 4 weeks. My school friends talked to me, but no longer invited me anywhere. We talked only on school grounds, and that was it. Of course, it was not enough for me, but I set a goal and believed that everything would work out. However, after a month of dieting and exercising, I got up on the scale and cried. God, honey, what happened? I fat. I'm fat, Mom. That's what happened. Why? It's been a month and I lost 200 grams. I just went to the bathroom, that's all. How come, Mom? I was dieting. I don't understand. Well, maybe it's because you're small. Maybe that's why your diet isn't so strict. I don't know, Mom. What if I stay like this? I won't have any friends left. Let's try to stick to the plan for now. Your nutritionist is away on urgent business. She'll be back in a month. Let's keep it this way, just for now. But after a month, I got on the scale and I saw plus 3 kilos on top. That's it, I almost broke the scale. I even thought it was lying. My mom listened to me again about how fat I was. I grabbed the phone and was about to call the nutritionist. She picked up, but then Mira ran up and snatched the phone and threw it into the other room. What? Mira, why did you do that? There's nothing wrong with you. The scales are just broken. Yeah, so is my phone now. Why did you do that? Girls, let's not do this. We're going to the appointment now. Let's see her there and we'll get a new meal plan. No, I want to be together. Mira ran up to the fridge and tore up the paper. What the hell is going on? Mirabella! She suddenly cried bitterly. My mom came up to her and hugged her and asked her what was wrong, to which my sister replied, If Helga loses weight, she'll leave me, and I don't want her to. I went up to her. Mira, did you do something? Yes. What? I switched your meal plans. I'm sorry. What? How could you? You switched it? Okay, girls, don't fight. Mom, how can you defend her? She changed my meal plans to make me fat. How could she do that? How? You would leave me. You'd get new friends and leave me. It's easy for you to make friends, but not for me. You think I don't understand that I'm doomed? You think I don't want to be like you? I'm autistic and I'm scared. I'm scared of new things, but I'm even more scared of losing you, sis. Her words stabbed into my head. I felt ashamed of myself, the greatest shame and remorse. My mother hugged us and told us that she would think of something, that it wasn't my responsibility, that everyone had their own life and we shouldn't force anyone to do what we didn't want to do. We had no right to do that. She was right, but it was hard to explain that to Mira. Anyway, we decided to have family weekends, time that we would all spend together and no one else. I found a group for Mira where she could go and meet people. They're trained. At first, I went with her because she was scared, but then she got used to it a little bit. I promised that when she got better at being social, I would definitely take her with me, because I love her. Well, as for my weight, I did manage to lose weight. I lost about 15 kilograms in 3 months, and I'm very happy about it. Now I look okay, but I still have some work to do. Have I made any friends? Yes, and new ones. I decided to get rid of toxic people, and probably it was the incident with my sister, her desperate expression then, that made me do it. Anyway, everyone got what they wanted in the end. Isn't that cool?